Hello, hello. So we have Shelly, Marci, Joseph, Tammy, Alyia, Diana, and then Tammy with a question. So Tammy has sticks and one question. But it is Shelly, Marci, Marci, then Joseph. So Shelly, Marci, Joseph, Tammy, Alyia, Aliyah, Aliyah, and then Diana. Then Tammy has a second question. And if we can, I'll do payment. Otherwise, I can refund payment because payments came in late. But I'm going to see what I can do. Because payments, I'm not sure if yours, I think yours was sticks. Not sure. Skipper Joe Tarot, he says, headed it? What's that mean, headed it? What does that mean, headed it? What does that mean? What does that mean? Yeah, I see you. Okay. Oh, LM, okay. All right, first and foremost, we got Shelly, Marci, Joseph, Tammy, Alyia, Diana, Tammy with a question, and then payment. And again, payments is pending. Oh, okay, made it. I'm glad you did. All right. So I'm just going to wait for a couple, make sure everybody's in here. Marci said she's not sure she'll be able to make it in, but we'll see. Because she'll be on break. She's going to go on break. All right. Oh, thank you, Shelly. Man, I don't know what it is. I am so tired. What the hell's going on? I'm drinking water, trying to make sure I stay hydrated. Too much coffee is not good for anybody, I guess. Oh, that reminds me, I heated my coffee up and I never brought it in here, damn it. Alright, let me get my coffee. I can't not have it. Okay. Stay there, Buttons. It's okay. Stay there. Alright. So payment, yours is pending. Only because you sent your payment in after I already closed it. You were a little late. Okay. Alright, Skipper Joe. I have my sticks right here. Let me make sure you can see it. Alright, with my coffee. So my sticks, I have my sticks right here next to me on the couch. Plenty of sticks. There's so many in there I can't even grab them all. Alright. So payment, like I said, you were late on your payment. So we got to wait and see how this goes. I can either refund you or I might be able to do them depending on how I feel. Because they came in after I closed it. Update with membership. I don't want to leave the group and then start all over, whatever it takes. I'm not sure. I think you do it under Google Pay. I think you can just change your information on your card under Google Pay. I think that's how you're paying it, right? That's what I'm assuming. Oh, this coffee tastes terrible. What the hell? So, alyia, you're 1, 2, 3, 4. You're the 5th one, alyia. Paiman, yeah, because you were late. You came in, actually, it should be for tomorrow because you signed up late after it was closed. So, when I announce it earlier on the dailies and I say that I'm going to be doing the sticks, sign up then, get it in then. That way you're on the list and you don't have to worry, and you won't be so far down on the list that you got to wait so long. So it kind of works for you in both ways. All right? Because usually once I say it's closed, then everybody's got to wait till the next day. But that's why I said I'll do pending with you. Sticks takes a lot of energy. It's a lot of energy working through spirit. So that's why I'm trying not to overwhelm myself with no more than 10 people. Okay, well then you can always put one in and I'll credit you. And when you want to use it, then all you got to do is come on the live and say you already have the money. I want to use it today. So you can kind of credit yourself that way. You can try that if that works. Or you can make the payment and know that you can get it the following day. Whatever works best for you, hon. Whatever works best for you. All right. I'm going to start off with Shelly. I better put my glasses on. These cards, these sticks, can get pretty deep. All right, Shelly, let's find out. All right, 3. Verse 3. Okay, Shelly. First stick that comes up for you. Let me turn it this way so now you can see me. First stick that comes up for you talks about I can't take much more. I can't take much more. It's kind of like, okay, I've been down this road before. Things are starting to look familiar. Things are starting to feel the same. Things are starting to make me anxious. It's almost like either you've had communication or you're getting communication, but it feels like you've had communication. Something has alerted you, or something has made you have doubts. There's something making you have doubts, something making you feel as if something's not right. I feel like you're getting worried. The energy from Spirit is saying that this is not an overnight process. This is not something to be handled lightly or easily or to be taken lightly. This is a very traumatic experience on both ends. However, somebody's torch is lit on both ends, and what it means about both ends lit, meaning there's love there on both sides of this. There's no doubt about it. There's love on both sides. However, the one side has to keep being relit, and that's your side. The reason that your side has to get relit is because the doubts come in, the worries come in, the fears come in, the anxiety takes place, the overthinking starts to happen. Actually, your brain is your worst enemy because of the overthinking. All right? Stick number 1. Stick number 2. Someone is definitely feeling jealous. Somebody is feeling jealous. That could be a little bit on your part. but more so on the other end. Somebody's partner, which I'm guessing it's Hamilton's partner, is feeling a little bit jealous. It was different when they were walking away from a situation thinking that they had nobody. But now that they're understanding that there is somebody here in the presence of Hamilton, in Hamilton's energy, in his heart, they're knowing this. They're knowing this person is now made aware that he wants to come to the States. They're aware that he's going to willingly walk away. They're aware that that's why he wants to get this money, so that he can do what he wants to do and live his life. Now they're becoming jealous. Someone is becoming jealous. Your third stick is keep the doors locked on a vehicle. I don't know where that comes from. Keep the doors locked on a vehicle. Out of the blue, there may be a rash of random break-ins or car break-ins. Not house, but car. So you're being warned to keep the doors locked on the vehicle. It's almost like maybe sometimes you forget to lock them, or I don't know. But it's showing me very importantly to watch out for your vehicle. Now, this could be a person entering your vehicle, or this could be an animal entering your vehicle. So something needs to be taken care of around the home, or even cameras need to make sure that they're focused on what they need to be focused on. Or in fact, it could mean that whatever you do to maintain your area around your vehicle, maybe to keep pest control and things of that nature, maybe something needs to be upgraded or updated. I don't know, but that's what I'm getting. So Shelly, very interesting 3 sticks. 2 personal and 1 suggested action to be taken. All right, that's Shelly. Then we have Marci. So I don't know if Marci's here. Is Marci here by any chance? Is Marci here? Remember, we're closed for today. Moderators, please post that we are closed now. Next opening will be for tomorrow. All right. Skipper Joe, I texted you back to confirm that is what your question would be. Just yes or no. Just let me know if that's your question, Skipper Joe. Marci said she'd going to take a quick break. So I messaged her that she's up now, so I'll give her 1 minute. Okay. I got you. All right, so just waiting for a minute or two for Marci, see if Marci pops in. Okay. I got you. I get where you're at. I get where you're at. Kind of with the whole picture. How's this going to work out? I get you. I get you. It says, welcome to the live chat. Remember to guard your privacy and abide by our community guidelines. Thank you, Shelly Prescott. Thank you so much. Excellent job. Excellent job. All right, Marci, I'm going to get started in a second. I'm going to give you another minute. I know if you're out on the casino floor, it's probably hard for you to get right to me. I don't want to go ahead and do another person because then I'll feel like I'm rushing because Marci, I only have a few minutes of time. So I'm trying to work with her. But if worse comes to worse, she can rewatch it later. If you think sticks better, however you feel. I'm gonna take a risk on the sticks and find out what messages we get, because I do feel that spirit is pretty strong like that and will either give you guidance about yourself, or more guidance about the situation. Whatever's comes out through those sticks is usually pretty much needed, one way or the other. Yeah, one way or the other. Hey, Susan. Welcome in, welcome in. Thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting. Thank you for hitting the like button. I appreciate you guys. If you've come into the room, please hit the like button. Greatly appreciate it. Oh, Susan. Better get some ice on there. Put some ice first and then some heat. Get that inflammation down. It's also your shoes. You got to get some better arches in your shoes. What kind of shoes did you wear? Did you wear new shoes or old shoes? Number 13 and what? Number 13 and what? Number 13 what? 13 and what? I keep hearing this humming damn noise in here for 2 days. Oh, Dansko clocks. Oh, yeah, they're great. We love you too, alyia. What does number 13 mean? What does that mean when you say I'm number 13? What does that mean? Yeah, we all pray you're feeling better. Oh, on the like button. Thank you, Susan. Thank you, Susan. I was like, what? I don't even got 13 people. All right. Hey, Virgo Vicky. Yes, thank you for your service. Thank you so much, Susan, for doing what you do. You definitely make a difference. You're making a difference. Nice job, Virgo Vicky. All right, Marci, I'm going to go. Oh, she can't see it. Let me turn it this way. Can you see it? Still can't see it. Okay, Marci, you're up. Sorry if you didn't make it in. Your timestamp is for 18:40. 18 minutes and 40 seconds. So your first stick talks about when is enough enough. When is enough enough? What exactly are you looking for? What signs are you waiting for? What is it that would give you the go-ahead? What is it that would give you the free-for-all? What is it that would give you better clarity to make you want to consider investing in this situation when you know how complicated it is already? It's already complicated. They've already shown you your true colors. So what is it that you're waiting for, and why is it that you're feeling that this is the best you can do? Why is it that you're feeling that this is the best that you can do? There is definitely more that you can do. Definitely more that you can do. Stick number 2. Oh boy, you're getting a tough one tonight. They're saying stop fooling yourself. Stop fooling yourself. Stop thinking that this person can change and turn the corner, that can make things better. The energy is showing that this person knows where their bread is buttered, so to speak, with their existing legal partner. This person also knows that you are willing to tolerate the nonsense and the bullshit that they keep giving you. You don't deserve that, and the longer you stay stuck in this, Marci, the harder it's going to get for you. This person isn't going to do an about face anytime soon. This person is going to continue to be the player that they are, and you're going to continue to be put on the back burner here and there. Yes, you'll get some attention, but you're going to be put on the back burner. Your third stick says, what the heck? I don't even read that one. Try this stick. Okay, so your third stick talks about loneliness at heart. That's what it says, loneliness at heart. So, this loneliness at heart, I get it that you're wanting that partner. They're telling me you're tired of doing things by yourself. It's a big world out there and it's scary being alone. I get it. But they're also saying that you're just willing to settle. Yes, this person was very attractive to you. Yes, there was definitely a chemistry there. Yes, there was a mutual feeling too. But this person is not willing to do the work that they need to do in order to satisfy you, in order to complete this, in order to make a balance, in order to, I thought somebody was at my door. I was like, what the hell? In order to meet you halfway. Exactly, Virgo Vicky. Listen, Marci, he's showing his true colors right now. He's been showing his true colors. He's been showing you who he is. He's also showing what he's capable of. He's also showing you what he's not willing to do. All these answers are right in front of you. I need you to look forward because the Spirit's telling me that there's another offer or opportunity of a relationship, of a love partner that's going to be right in front of you. Please don't turn it down. You're looking for long-term commitment. This person is not going to give that to you anytime soon. And the hell that you'd have to go through to get it would be destroying the rest of the trust that you even possibly could earn from this person or have this person earn. You would never be able to trust them. You would worry every time they went out that door. You can't live in a relationship like that. It won't work. It won't work, Marci. It won't work. All right, Skipper Joe. I'm digging deep. I'm digging deep. One, two. I need one more. I need one more. All right. All right, Skipper Joe. Ready, Freddy. All right. Skipper Joe, some type of travel is coming. Some type of travel is coming. This travel can be one of two things. When Spirit talks about travel, the travel doesn't always refer to vehicle or any type of vehicle. It's not always referring to airplane, train, boat. This travel is talking more so of this emotional travel. This journey, perhaps. They're telling me that this journey, travel, so to speak, that you're on, has taken you through the scenic route. They're showing me you're going through a scenic route. There's lessons to be learned along the way. There's also an even give and take here. There's an even give and take, which means there's a friendship, which means there's a balance, which means there's a respect. There's a respect line there, which is very nice between the two of you. Spirit's also showing me that this journey, this travel that you're taking, not alone, but with this other person, it gets complicated. It's true. It gets complicated. And then on the other hand, It's like a quarter that could flip on one side or the other. On one side of this quarter, it's complicated. Things become a little bit of struggle. Hey, you're good, Virgo. But on the other side of the coin, so yeah, the complicated side. The other side of the coin is showing me more of desires, attraction, understanding, a oneness, an openness. This journey is filled with lessons, but it's also filled with frustration. On one side of this, we have determination. On the other side of this, we have exploring their options, understanding, knowing what's in front of them, but being led or pulled or tugged or drawn. This other person is being led, pulled, drugged, or drawn into a direction of conditioning. Honestly, as crazy as this sounds, and we're still on stick number 1, as crazy as this sounds, this person doesn't feel normal when they're not being mistreated. They don't feel normal when they don't have to beg for attention. They don't feel normal without having to seek approval. They've conditioned themselves to believing that that's the way it's supposed to be. When they get a taste of your company, of your kindness, of your generosity, of your manners, it feels odd to them. It feels foreign to them. It feels scary to them. It doesn't mean they don't enjoy it, but they don't feel deserving of it. That's pretty much what I got to say. All right, that's stick number 1. Stick number 2. Your spirit guides are saying about don't keep trying in that department. Don't keep trying right now. The reason they're saying don't keep trying is because they want you to be able to allow the other person to have something to work toward, to have a goal to try to catch up to try to give them something that creates a bit of a challenge for them, because a challenge is what they chase. This person chases challenges, and you don't create a challenge for this person. The third stick, it talks about, let me pull it up closer. It talks about them only wanting someone to fill that void. Only wanting someone to fill that void. It talks about them appreciating, but somebody who crosses that fine line between love and friendship. There's a fine line here. There's a very fine line here. And then on one degree, they want to cross that fine line. They want to come into a love relationship. They want to be intimate with you. They are attracted to you. But on the other hand, they go backwards. They go backwards to the friendship side, feeling like it's the safest mode for them. Because this other person, this third-party person that they're with, complicates things, complicates their mind and their brain. If that third party situation was completely done, this person would be with you, there would be a commitment, there would be a union, and it would be exactly what you wanted it to be. This person admires you. They find you very attractive. There is a chemistry between the two of you. It's felt by both sides. Communication can be fun, but it is limited. It is limited. Someone feels quite vulnerable in a situation. There is a back and forth here. There's also letdowns. There's disappointments. There's things that build your hopes up, and there's things that knock your hope down. Not seeing the value within yourself. You shouldn't have to work that hard. Spirit is saying you shouldn't have to work that hard for love to come and open up. The choice is made very clear to this other person. They know exactly what the offers on the table are. They're stuck. They're stuck in like a gully. They're stuck. And they don't know how to get out of it. They don't know how to get out of it. This person wants to walk away from this other person. They want to be left alone from them. They want to be able to move forward. They want to be able to have a relationship with you, but they don't know how to let something go. I think this person is in love with two people. Both you and the other person. But in the other person, they're in love with what they think that person could be. What they believe that person could change and become. Not who that person really is. They're creating a false pretense of themselves, a false understanding, believing that that person can be what they want them to be, and they're not. They never will be. It's going to take time for this person to find out the hard way. Through many hard lessons, disappointments, and losses. They're going to go through some losses. Maybe financial loss, emotional loss. This is for you to decide how long you choose to continue hoping for the relationship, or deciding to put up some boundaries and saying, you know what, we're just going to be friends. From now on, I'm not going to look at this in an intimate kind of way. I'm going to look at this as a pure friendship. I will always be your friend and always be loyal to you, true, as you will. Regardless of what happens, you will always, at the very minimum, be a very, very, very good friend. But to protect yourself from falling into a depressive state, soon you'll need to make a decision on whether or not to put boundaries up. But something's going to be made very clear to her very soon with that relationship that she's in. There is going to be something that is a rude awakening for her. She's not going to like it. That may be the straw that breaks the camel's back, which then allows her to move toward you. I don't want you to be a rebound. I don't want you to be second choice. I don't want you to be an option. All right, Skipper, that's what I got. That's what I got for you. That's what I got for you. All right. Next up, Tammy W. Tammy W. Tammy W. All right, Skipper. Thank you, honey. Thank you, Tracy Trace. Skipper Joe said, bam, I got you. All right. So, Tammy W. Tammy W, your first stick talks about, did you not go through this already? Tammy W, you're allowing yourself to go back through the emotional steps, your own protocol that you set for this emotional situation. Absolutely, Skipper Joe. My pleasure. As a matter of fact, Tammy, what your partner is doing, has done, the situation that's been created, is finally taking its toll on you. It's finally, you've gotten to the place where, yes, you're very knowledgeable and very understanding about the whole situation and what went on. But at the same time, it doesn't make it hurt any less. At the same time, all that past pain, which you are trying so hard to let go of, to walk away from, to try to forget about, even that mean side of that person, everything that you'd been through, you're struggling to walk away from that feeling. You're wanting so much to see a complete turnaround really fast, or an amazing recovery, so to speak. This recovery isn't going to be as fast as you'd like it to be. It is going to be a recovery, but it's not going to be a recovery to the likings of you, meaning to the way that you're expecting it to be. It's not going to be so that it looks like a fairy tale. He's not going to all of a sudden become very submissive like that. He's always going to have that edge about him because of what he's been through. The same reason that the scars that you still have take a toll on you. We can forgive, but we can't forget. Sometimes that's the hardest part of going back with an ex-partner, or with a partner over and over again, breaking up, getting together, breaking up, getting together. The hardest part is trying to train your brain not to be triggered on certain things. Trying to get yourself to understand that you can't change what's happened, and we understand that. But Spirit is talking more, Tammy, about how this has lowered your self-esteem. How all of this has made you feel not good enough at many times. It is a struggle to stay in the now. It sure enough is. You have your own fight on your hands. As much as you want to help this partner to heal, to grow, to express themselves, to do better for themselves, as much as you want to help that, you first have to help yourself. So, Tammy, I commend you on all the work that you've put in, all the dedication, all the loyalty. Spirit sees all of it. But it's okay if you're still nursing the wounds that are there. And they must be dealt with. They must be taken care of. They must too heal. You have changed as well over the past amount of time. Stick number 2 talks about the changes were not just the ones you could see. And that's a stick. So, the changes were not just the ones you could see. Your stick is talking about start by loving yourself. Start by loving yourself. But the changes that you went through and are still going through, you are not the same person. You are not emotionally, mentally, even physically, the same person when this first all began. You have grown. You have strengthened. You have learned many lessons. You have been through many trials and tribulations. Spirit is first talking about taking this time to recover yourself. Taking this time to start looking at something, perhaps in a pattern that you're doing, perhaps in a behavior that you have, perhaps in a routine that you have, perhaps it's a regimen, perhaps it was a coping mechanism, whatever this is, and I think you know what I mean. Whatever this is, it's time for you to start taking care of Tammy. It's time for you to start doing what's needed to be done. For you. Self. Start by loving yourself, is what that stick says. Knowing that no matter what anyone else thinks of you, it doesn't matter. Actually, what other people what other people think about us is none of our business. And the reason they say that it's none of our business, because it doesn't matter what anybody else thinks. It matters what you think. It matters how you feel. You can't live for them. You can only live for yourself. So that's your stick number 2. Stick number 3. Your what? Okay. It says you're holding yourself back. You're holding yourself back, meaning you're waiting on making some really important decisions. You're holding yourself back from making certain comments, or maybe making accusations, or maybe speaking things that you might fear that's going to trigger this person or get this person upset. You're kind of living on eggshells a little bit. Excuse me. Holding yourself back to the extent where you don't feel like you can really be you, because you don't want to upset the apple cart. I get it. There is a balance that's coming in, though. And the good news is that this is not going to fail. This is actually, it's going to be tough. It's not going to be easy. Spirit's telling me it's not. But it's not going to fail. They're not going to go to somebody else. It's not going to be end. It's not going to be a breakup. I'm not saying there won't be disagreements. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying there might not be a day or two you don't talk. But I am saying that you two are meant to be together. This struggle is almost to a reflection of the past. The way things could have turned out, even in your situation. The way things could have turned out. But because of your choices and decisions, for whatever the reasons, you are the person you are today. Because of his decisions and choices, whatever the reasons, he is who he is today. And he's going through what he's going through today. So, with all that being said, I need you to... So, take each day as it comes. Every obstacle, every issue, every problem that your partner may present to you or express that they're going through, instead of trying to come up with an answer for them, encourage them that I'm sure you're going to work this out. I'm sure you know what has to be done. I'm sure you know what to do to make this better. I believe in you. Give them the words of confidence without giving them your answers. In other words, don't cheat on the test for them. Let them figure it out. Let them learn it, the survival skills that they need, because you had survival skills that you had to learn. Now they need to learn how to use their own survival skills, okay? They got to figure that out. All right, Tammy. Now, as to your question, Tammy, I'm going to address that right now. In reference to your question, out of state is true. That's where you'd like to go. Out of state's probably not where you're going. But out of state is where you'd like to go. Yes, by the end of the year, there is a move that comes right before the end of the year. Right before the end of the year, there is a move. But I don't feel like it'll be out of state. I don't feel like out of state will come until 2000, maybe 23, 24. I know you want to, dramatically want to, but I don't really see that unless you're right on the edge of something which could border you between two different states, then maybe. But I feel like you're definitely going to move. But it's borderline. There's a borderline between the two states. Like I know there's a town over here in Jersey that I can stand 1 foot in Pennsylvania and 1 foot in New Jersey. So it's like that. Whatever it is, that's what I'm seeing. It's like that. All right? So alyia. Alyia, you're up next. Alyia, you're up next. Alyia, you're up next. Exactly. You got this, Tammy. It's all really good messages. Wasn't nothing bad about it. Nothing bad about it. It was just a little bit of a reflection, I think. Like, yes, we do acknowledge the pain that you've gone through. We see the hurt that you've struggled through. We also see your strength. And we want you to see that for yourself. They're kind of wanting to show you what a strong person you are and how wonderfully you've done. Your loyalty and dedication will pay off. So hold tight, Tammy. Hold tight. It's not a bad reading. It was really actually a good one. All right, alyia. Hey, what's up, honey? Listen, did you want a question or did you want sticks? Alyia, did you want questions or did you want sticks? Did you want a question or did you want a stick? Thank you, Tammy W. Thank you, Tammy W. Spirit don't go crazy. I'm telling you, Spirit just don't go crazy. This phone is crooked. All right. So, alyia, do you have a question or do you want sticks? Okay. All right, give me just 1 second. I feel like I got something in my throat. I feel like I got something in my throat. All right, let me taste my coffee. Maybe that'll help. All right. All right, alyia. One, two. I'm trying to grab the 3 without looking. I got it. All right. Stick number 1. Torn between 2. Who's torn between 2? Torn between 2. So you can either be torn between 2 things, 2 choices, 2 decisions, 2 people. You can be torn between a past love and a current love. There's something going on, alyia, where you are having a lot of difficulty not going back to the familiar, not going back, not wanting to go back. You keep, no, it's that you keep wanting something that you're not supposed to have. What the hell is it, alyia, that you're wanting that you're not supposed to have? It's talking about There's a like a burning desire, an urgency, an urge. There's a wanting. It's almost like you want to bring something toward you that may not have been good before. Something's coming up here, Leah, that you're second guessing something. Torn between two, but because you're second guessing something, Spirit says. There's something you're second guessing. And you're you're not you're not trusting your intuition, or you're not wanting to see it for what it is. Spirit's just saying you're not wanting to see something for what it is. The second stick talks about someone will betray you to get what they want or to get ahead. Someone would be willing to either give up your friendship, lose your friendship. Somebody would be willing to it's almost like you know, like people would sell their soul to the devil. Like people would get rid of their friends or family to get rich. It says someone will betray you, stick number 2, to get ahead or to get what they want. I need you to be careful, Leah, because this is more about somebody will do whatever it takes to get what they want. They don't respect your opinion. Yes, please do. Somebody won't respect your opinion or your choices or your decisions. You have fought through it. You survived it. You didn't deserve it. But spirits want you to know that somebody hasn't changed. Someone has not changed. Not at all. You have a gift within you. Spirit's telling me that you are gifted, whether it's empathically or clairvoyantly. Oh, about the wolves. Oh, that was you that said that earlier? Okay. So you know that somebody's coming towards you. You know that somebody's wanting to connect with you. You know that this person is coming through with sheep clothing, but they're a wolf underneath. It's a wolf in sheep's clothing. Okay, so use caution. Don't allow chemistry. Don't allow sex. Don't allow temptation to put you in a situation that you don't deserve to be in. Okay. Your last stick talks about stop, look, and listen. Stop, look, and listen. Allow somebody to see that you're putting up the boundaries. Allow somebody to realize they have to work pretty hard to get your relationship back, in order to get your trust, in order to build back up again. It's not as simple as they want to make it seem. There was some deception there. There was hurt. There was disappointment. There was a struggle. There was a denial. All right, Leah, let me see another stick for you. So, Leah, right now, it's important for you to walk away. It's important for you to walk away right now, because right now, this person needs some time to figure something out. They need time to figure something out. They need time to realize what they did and how it affected you. 20 years is nothing to sneeze at. It's quite heartbreaking. I think you were closer to this person than you were to a family member. This person felt like family. Somebody is avoiding a conversation that needs to be had, whether that's you or them. But somebody's avoiding a conversation that needs to be had. Okay? There's a truce that's going to come up here. There's a truce. Going to come to a truce. Am I saying that word right? You know, like an understanding, a meeting. You're gonna agree to disagree about something. And something is going to mend here. It is going to mend. But you're going to need to take baby steps with it. They're going to need to build back up the trust that they've taken away. That's a fact. That's what you got, alyia. I knew it. I knew it. And after she went behind your back like that, pretty much stabbed you in your back. I mean, who does that? You don't cross that line. That's something you shouldn't even have to ask somebody or tell somebody. There's certain things that you don't do to a best friend. There's certain things you just don't do. You don't date their men. You don't get involved with their family against them. It's terrible. All right, Diana, you're up next. And then Paiman, we'll see what we can do, honey. I'm trying. All right, Diana. I don't like it. I want more. I want more stick. Okay, you're coming. You're sticking out. You're sticking out. I'll take it. All right, give me one more for it. One more, Diana. These are sticking out. Literally sticking out. All right. I think you got 4 sticks here. All right. All right. Now, I think, Diana, I think you've had this stick before, Diana. So, Diana, this one talks about, hey, Olivia. This one talks about, hey, Tamisha. This one talks about, now remember, you guys, PayPal's closed until tomorrow. If you pay for today, you won't get your reading, your sticks until tomorrow. All right. So, Diana, you had this before, and I know you did. Talking about, remember what you promised yourself. I think this was a while back. But I remember, Spirit says it. You had this before. Remember what you promised yourself. Remember that you promised you weren't going to let anyone take advantage of you or let anyone change who you are. At the same time, you weren't going to give up on this relationship or this situation. Oh, that's much better. Remembering what you promised yourself, Spirit says that, I don't know if there's something about work or schooling or education. I don't know if it's something that you were determined that you were going to do or always wanted to do, but you keep putting it off or putting it off. But there is something that's going to come up that's going to kind of like spring you into action. It's going to give you a desire to do something, to learn something. You may take something online. Okay, I'm not offering anything today, but for tomorrow I will be. Absolutely, alyia. Absolutely, you believe that, honey. You're right. So, Diana, I don't know if there's a certification that you want to get online. I don't know if there's a class that you want to take. I don't know if it's something that you want to do that's just pleasurable for you. Something that you're wanting to learn. I don't know if it's a craft, a hobby, or what it is. I don't know. It could even be the gym. Whatever it is, there's something that you're wanting to get involved with. It's just kind of occupying your time, which is kind of a good thing right now. You have to remember that you did promise that you were going to take better care of yourself as well. And I need you to start doing that. Whatever that means. Whether that's taking time out, whether it's taking time out to meditate, why, if that's taking a certain night of the week that you're staying home by yourself, whatever it is, you got to start doing something that's talking about taking care of yourself. Stick number 2. It says to stop enabling them. So I feel like for somebody, you're just too submissive. You're too agreeable. I feel like you contribute toward either their gaming or toward their gaming time, or It's kind of like you're not demanding any time for yourself. I do feel like it feels lonely to you a lot. I feel like you feel they choose the gaming over you. I feel like there's a spirit saying that there's a it's like a shitty feeling. It's like having a shitty feeling sometimes, like being bored to death, falling asleep even while they're just playing. And before you know it, it's the morning you wake up and then it's time to go and do what you got to do. It's almost like a whole nother night wasted, another night wasted. It keeps being a night wasted. By enabling them, and that's what it's talking about, stop enabling them. Stop making them think that it's okay to just be stuck in that game all night long. If they want a relationship, they need to be active in this relationship. This person truly loves you, and they enjoy being with you. But they're kind of like, well, if you want to be with me, then this is my world, and this is what you got to deal with. But not realizing that you can say, well, if you want to be with me, this is my world, and this is what you got to do. It's not meeting you halfway. Your last deck talks about making your heart hurts. It's like your heart hurts. Your heart hurts, but when it's saying your heart hurts, it's kind of just like, I want so much more. The heart is begging through the universe for this person to love you more, to give you more attention, to take more time out with just you, to kind of get out from under the roof that he's under and take you out somewhere to do something. You know, it's funny, but there's somebody else that you think of occasionally. It's not this person. Sometimes you don't know what to do. Sometimes it's like sometimes you want to stay and sometimes you just want to go. You keep asking yourself, is this all there is? Is this all there is? It just keeps saying, oops. Yeah, always the same thing. That's what I keep hearing, that you're saying, like, is this all there is? I just don't see you wanting to be doing this for the rest of your life. It's like I can't imagine that this is going to be my life. Like, there's going to be some tough decisions that are going to come up for you. And Spirit's showing me that. But right now you're holding on for a little longer. Because yes, he does love you. Yes, you do love him. But that doesn't mean that you have to stay because of that. You can love somebody a whole lot. But it doesn't mean you have to stay. Because if everything else doesn't fall together, if they're not spending intimate time with you, if they're not giving you the attention that you need, if they're not taking you out places, if you're not having a life outside of this room, that's not living. That's not going to make you content. It's not going to make you feel good. It's not going to make you want to stay. These are the reasons why people cheat, for attention from someone else. Not because they didn't love their partner, but because whatever it was that they needed, they weren't getting it. And they go to find it somewhere else. They start out innocently and they're online and they're chatting and they're talking. And then they're meeting, and then the next thing you know, not good. You got some changes to make, decisions to make. You really need to step back from it all and look at the whole picture. Again, yes, he loves you. Of course he does. Of course he thinks you're beautiful. Of course he thinks you're sweet and kind. Of course you are. But you can't be that submissive. You got it, Marci. Thank you, honey. So, Diana, that's what I got for you. Paiman, I am so sorry, but I am so tired, Paiman. I know, Diana. I know. Paiman, I'm so tired. And I don't want to give you a half-ass reading. I can either refund you, or you can wait until tomorrow. Since you already paid, you can do it like that ahead of time. And you'll be the first one for tomorrow that I'll do right after the daily. It's up to you. You let me know, Paiman, what you want to do. But now I'm tired. I'm tired. So either way, I have no trouble refunding you, or I have no trouble holding it for tomorrow. It's up to you. I saw when the payment came in late and I didn't know what to do. I tried to make that accommodation for you, but unfortunately, and I was even planning halfway through thinking I could do it. But I feel this heaviness and I don't want to get sick again. So I don't want to push myself. So I hope you can understand. I don't want to push myself, Paiman. You're welcome, Diana. I know it's a tough one. I can't imagine. I mean, it doesn't make sense, right? To leave somebody that you are in love with or that you feel love for and you know that they love you too. Because love's not easy to find sometimes. I get it. But you have to look at how you want to live your life. You're the only one that can decide, is this enough for me to just stay here in this room? I mean, you're going to be 50, 60 years old sitting in that room? I don't mind at all. I will absolutely refund you. Absolutely. Probably is best. If Spirit didn't push me to do it, then perhaps maybe you need to take a break from something that you're thinking about. Give it some time. Don't overthink it. But I will absolutely refund you in just 5 minutes. In 5 minutes, I will refund you. You got it, girlfriend. You got it. My apologies. I love you to pieces. My apologies. Right, Virgo Vicky? I agree. I agree. You got it, Paiman. I will take care of it immediately as soon as I get off of here. All right, you guys. Thank you. You'll be all right, Paiman. Don't you worry. You're too beautiful and too good of a person. I promise you're going to be all right. One way or the other. You're going to be just fine. All right, you guys. Clearing out. Don't forget, Friday night Zoom. We're going to start kind of early, but we're going to end kind of late. So, see you guys soon.